Hello, hello everybody. We had some side comments going while the break was on. All right, so like I said, I'm Boom San Agustin, and this is Alvin. Alvin, you have anything to say?
Long time no see.
Long time. Well, happy 2011, people. This is our first show actually for 2011. Yeah, and we had a rockin' year. But we promise you that this year we're going to have an even better year. All right, because we have a lot of plans and we have a lot of gimmicks that we're looking into, and a lot more information for you out there who want to be entrepreneurs or who are already entrepreneurs and want to improve on your business.
Take it to the next level.
Take it to the next level, exactly. So, Alvin, our topic today is SMEs and NGOs.
Yeah, we're loaded with letters, with initials, and we'll find out what NGOs.
Yes, okay. NGOs, SMEs. Well, we're SME Forum. I think everybody who's watching, who have watched us before, know that SME stands for Small and Medium Enterprises. But what does NGO stand for?
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you know?
I know, but let's let the guests answer.
Okay, so we have one guest today, and our guest today is Mr. Alray Galap. Yes, Alray, hi, and let's get
Morning.
All right,
Everybody awake?
Yes, and Alray here, you're with could you explain what NGO means?
NGO stands for non-government organization. It's supposed to be an organization that does things that government may lack in resources, expertise, advisories, or even some financial support.
Okay,
That's
and
the basic objective of an NGO.
And you are the head of an NGO called Tecton.
Yes.
Could you explain a little bit about your NGO?
Tecton Business Development Organization is a 5-year-old NGO wherein our principal is based in the Netherlands, composed of businessmen who were willing to give their resources for lending.
Okay.
We're focused on enterprise development.
Meaning
To
SMEs.
empower. Yes, SMEs, precisely. Where we help empower these individuals who are competent with the right attitude to running their own business and making money out of it as well. At the same time, help create jobs and livelihood for people. At the end of it all is help alleviate poverty in our country.
Oh, okay. So that's yun yung pinaka-vision nyo.
Right.
Talaga, to alleviate.
Ultimate objective is alleviate poverty through enterprise development.
Wow. Okay. Then we have the right guest, right, Alvin?
Yeah, exactly. And he's a solo guest for today.
Yes, he is.
We will gang up on him.
Exactly, right. So,
1-2 punch. Lagot tayo dyan.
okay, so just to clarify, what do you do? I mean, you explained already basically what your NGO does, but what do you do personally in the NGO?
I came in as a consultant because my friend is the managing director. His name is Dr. Emmanuel Manoling Ramos, ex-deputy director of PBOX during the time of Punong Bayan. He's a geologist, but at the same time, fellow Christian. This organization is a Christian-based organization wherein we help people. So what I do here is bring in the corporate viewpoint, the corporate experience. Me coming from more than 20 years in the corporate world.
All right.
Your favorite beer. That's my ex-employer. So I bring in the business format here, especially in the areas of due diligence, building business cases principally, from a concept into something more concrete and then implementable. And then I look for the competent proponent, enterprise owner who will run it. And then we provide the support, financial and non-financial as well, depending on the needs. We can work with existing entrepreneurs, SMEs. We can work with some startups, depending on the viability of the business concept.
Wow. Speaking of viability, how do you evaluate viability?
There are many yardsticks in evaluating the viability of a business, a lot of it, but principally it starts in the competency of the person running it. Whatever business you go into, you start with the person running the business, starting with his or her attitude. With the right mental attitude and the right heart, any business you enter into, you have to succeed and you will succeed. Whether it's just selling siopaw or running your own hotel. Something that you have passion doing, something that you love to do. At the same time, you're competent doing it, and that's what is your goal in life, I'm sure you will succeed.
With the right support. From
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. So in other words, he takes a dream and makes it reality, but it goes through a funnel.
Yeah.
Right? It goes through a funnel, and
said.
yes, and for us here, by the way, folks, for you out there who think you've seen Al Ray before, okay, on TV, yes, he was in student canteen before.
You must be talking to the 60s.
Okay, so what? You're laughing now. Okay,
I used to sing though, yeah.
yeah, you still do, right? You can still.
Since 8 years, yeah. But we're not singing here, I suppose.
Yeah, we're not. We're not going to sing. Anyway, going back to the topic, we got diverted there, right? All right, going back to the topic. So you, how many projects has Tecton already implemented?
We have about 5 now.
Yes.
Most of them agribusiness. There's one who runs a fast food outfit in Tiendecitas in the schools selling iced drink that kids love. And one is into wellness, herbal supplements. It's still small. Our portfolio is still small in the sense that we're still very new and we are rationalizing the organization at the moment. As a matter of fact, we're almost finished with that, with our principal in the Netherlands. The director is coming over next month, so I can bring him all the way to Mindanao as well and see the business cases I'm building up in the Visayas as well, and couple in Luzon. Mostly agri-based.
Mostly agri-based.
Agribusiness. But we're open to other types of industries depending again on the viability of the concept and the competency of the person who will run it.
Okay. So I was, because that's interesting, because Alvin and I were discussing in our last show, we had our top 10 business trends for 2011. And what was my top one, Alvin?
Oh, agribusiness.
Agribusiness. Okay, so why agribusiness? Why is it that? I mean, we have our reasons, but what is
agribusiness? This country of 7,100 islands, whether it's low tide or high tide, it's composed mostly of agricultural lands.
Yes.
This is one area in this country, but we have really not developed since the days of Marcos. Okay? We should focus on agribusiness because through agribusiness, we help not only the farmers, their families, but also all the business actors along the whole value chain, all the way to the
retailers.
Dinner table. That's why when I look at the value chain, I look at from the farm to the fork.
Okay.
See? If you're able to complete the chain and help this chain, all the actors involved, then you're helping the whole economy.
Yes,
this economy is based on agribusiness. Just imagine how many farmers we have.
Yeah.
Millions of them. If you're able to help them grow, you help the whole economy.
Actually, I think we're farming or farm-related businesses in the Philippines is about 60 or even 70%. Dapat mga 60 or 70% of our economy, and yet it only forms like a dismal percentage.
That's right, because a lot of people have believed the old technocrats to go in industry already, industrialization agad ang approach. Okay, wherein we go to the high-tech type of businesses, the convenient businesses because of IT, etc., etc. It's so easy to run this type of businesses, especially when you hold office in Makati or Ortigas Center, no?
It's
and you don't
glamorous,
want to run a business out there in the farm and get your feet wet and dirty.
So okay. Anyway, we're talking about. It's easy to see the relationship between your NGO and SMEs.
Yes.
All right, because you really delve with SMEs, but in my research, several research, and from other NGOs that I've met, there has been this sort of love-hate relationship between NGOs and SMEs through the years. What can you say about that, Prince?
Love and hate, we should all love. Even people or groups that we dislike, we should learn how to love. NGOs and SMEs can work really close to each other, like almost like a dovetail. How? By an NGO thinking like an SME as well. How do you think like an SME? Profit.
Okay.
When you want to give to a beneficiary, when you want to help a beneficiary in whatever way your NGO wants to do, you have to think profit.
Okay.
Why? To sustain your operations. And also empower the beneficiary to make money, sustain his own operations as well.
Okay.
That's the main purpose of business.
Yeah.
So NGOs should think the same way.
Yes, okay.
Wherein profit